Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to take you back in time to one of the biggest turning points in my life, landing my first real engineering job in Chicago. It all started back in Detroit. I was working for GM, and while it was a good start, my heart was set on finding a true engineering role. After 6 long months of searching, I finally got an offer for a design engineering job. To make it work, I was a real hustler. I kept my second shift at GM and started the new job during the day. As you can imagine, that didn't last long. After just 1 week of that crazy schedule, I decided to take the leap and quit GM. But here's where the story gets a wild twist. The very next day, my new employer called. The man I had replaced had asked for his job back. And just like that, I was out of work. I was devastated, but I wasn't defeated. Instead of wallowing, I packed everything I owned into my trusty Chevy 2 and drove straight to Chicago. I had to see what this legendary city had to offer. I arrived and immediately took the L train downtown. Wow, what an incredible city! It was October, and there was a German parade marching through the streets. The energy was electric, a world away from Detroit. I knew right then and there that I had made the right move. That Monday, I hit the pavement and visited a few employment agencies. I was determined to make it work. Sure enough, a few days later, I landed a design engineer position with the Pyle National Company. This was it, my big break. The company was ahead of its time. They had a massive IBM 360 computer. I knew I had to keep up, so I enrolled in night school to learn programming. My job was fascinating. I was designing high-tech electrical connectors for all sorts of advanced applications. Things for the space program, the military, and the petrochemical industry. I was testing new products and even got to be part of the design process for components used in space exploration. The most exciting part for me was the creative freedom. I was constantly coming up with new ideas, and I even managed to get a few patents published under my name. It was an incredible feeling to see my concepts come to life. I spent 5 amazing years at Pyle National. I learned so much about electrical engineering, and more importantly, I worked with some truly great people who became mentors and friends. Those 5 years shaped my career and gave me the confidence to keep exploring new opportunities. It was a challenging start, but that journey to Chicago taught me resilience and the importance of betting on yourself. Thanks so much for listening to my story. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next one. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to take you on a journey back to the start of my engineering career. It all began in Detroit, working for GM. It was a solid gig, but my heart was set on a real engineering role. After 6 months of searching, I finally landed a design engineering job. For a week, I was working 2 jobs. My new engineering role during the day and the second shift at GM at night. It was intense. I decided to go all in on my new career and quit GM. But then, plot twist. The very next day, my new employer told me the guy I replaced wanted his job back. And just like that, I was out of work. It was a tough blow, but I refused to be defeated. I packed everything I owned into my trusty Chevy 2 and set my sights on a new city, Chicago. I arrived in Chicago with nothing but a car full of belongings and a ton of hope. I took the L train downtown, and wow, what a city! It was October, and the streets were alive with the German parade. The energy was incredible, a complete contrast to Detroit. I knew right then and there that I had made the right move. On Monday, I hit the pavement and visited a few employment agencies. The hustle paid off. Just a few days later, I landed a design engineer position with the Pyle National Company. This was a game changer. The company had a brand new IBM 360 computer, which was cutting-edge technology back then. To keep up, I enrolled in night school to learn programming, diving headfirst into this new world. My work was fascinating. I was designing high-tech electrical connectors for all sorts of advanced applications: space programs, military hardware, and the petrochemical industry. We were constantly testing new products and pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The most exciting part for me was the creative process, coming up with new ideas, and even getting a few patents published. I spent 5 incredible years at Pyle National. I learned so much about electrical engineering and worked alongside some truly great people. It was the perfect foundation for my career, a chapter filled with growth and discovery. Eventually, it was time to move on and explore new opportunities. But I'll always be grateful for that first engineering job in the amazing city of Chicago. Thanks for listening to my story. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.